What's happening, chat? What's up, guys? What is the story, as we say here in Ireland? What is the crack? What is the story? What is the shakalak? I don't know, is that a thing? Shakalak? Probably is a thing. Shakalak, what's up, Curse? What's up, dude? Alexander, Tio, Harry, Charlie, Tio's again. Wait, did I call? Oh, Tio twice. Two Tios. Live fast, what's happening, man? And we got J-Rock as well, the shakalak. Yo, what's up, Scott? How's everyone, guys? I hope you had a good week so far. Today's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. Hang on, let me check. I think it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Fantastic. I got it right. High five. Guys, come on. High five me. Come on. Do it. You're making me eyes water now. Come on, high five. What? Where's the high five? Anyway. Jack, what's up? Nice to see you too, Jack. Thank you. Thank you for joining, man. What's up, Ueno? What's happened? Hump day. There you go. 1-5 in chat. There we go. Thanks, Live Fast. 1-5 in chat. There's a bit of a delay, so like by the time I finish the high fives or whatever, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Captain Finwells, J-Rock. Oh, with a bunch of high fives. You got praying from Jack. What's up, Adrian? JP. Ready for this weekend? Not really. I haven't done any practice on this Brazilian track. Me and Reese have to get on some night. We'll probably do it tomorrow night, I think. Do some runs together, figure out what we need to do. So because of that, we might just spread on the practicing for VDC. Maybe not tonight, but we might do it Friday night just because of that reasoning. Big water bottles. There we go, boys. I've started drinking more water recently. Why not? This lasts me 2 days though. That's probably not a good thing. I should be drinking one of these a day, not once every 2 days. Anyway, that's not my problem. Big red rocket. Wagwan, what's up, Finn? George Sheen with the follow. Thank you, George. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome to the channel, man. That's a big red rocket. Yeah, something familiar that dogs might have. Okay, Alan. Right. Okay, Alan. What are you saying? Right, guys. Okay. I'm not really sure what to do because generally on a Wednesday we usually have practice for VDC, which is this coming weekend. So generally tonight would just be like a private practice night for me. But to be honest with you guys, I'm not really feeling like doing competition VDC cars. So why don't we do the new WDT cars, right? I just thought of that there. They're out. And we've got there's some other car packs as well. So I think we might do the WDT cars. Does anyone know? Are they exactly the same as before? Just with the new Supra? Or what's the crack? What's the story? They're updated. Okay, so let's have a look at them. They seem to have new skins and stuff. I wonder if the physics different. Steering feels different. Interesting. Okay, let's do it. That's so. My steering wheel is not turned on. And more power. Okay. So right, okay, so that should be good. Right, so let's do that. So let me download them. I haven't actually downloaded them. Yeah, the whole Driftmasters thing last weekend and before that has like literally drained me. What? Ueno with the Prime sub. Thank you, Ueno. And Renzo as well with the follow. Thank you, Renzo, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for that, Ueno. Very kind of you, man. With the Prime. Chat, if you have lots of... Wait, actually... Guys, I think that means that we have officially 25 subs, which means we can now have more emojis or emotes and stuffs, I think. Pog. Hang on. I don't think... Are we allowed to say Pog anymore? Pog? What stuff? Oh, hang on. Sorry. Echo. Oops. What are we allowed and not allowed to say anymore? Is this... There was a word, wasn't there? Sorry, no, guys. I just wanted to check. Sorry guys. So yeah, okay, so tonight let's do some WDT cars, shall we? I hadn't really planned what to do until like I literally started the stream. And then I realized, hang on a second, they had new cards released, so let's have a check with that. So we'll give those a shot, so we'll open up the server for that. That'll probably give me about, I'll probably need about 5-ish minutes or so to set that up, because I literally have nothing prepared. Shit, guys. Okay, I was trying to see how many subs I have. I think I have 25, which means we can now have more emotes stuff, which is quite cool. Have I driven the new Link cars? I have not driven them. Nope, I have not. You can have 100 emojis in my Discord now. Really, Cursed? I didn't even know there was a limit. Have you seen ADC cars are doing a new pack this week with 20 cars? I've never driven ADC, so maybe we'll give these new cars a try. Ranso, I'm doing very good, man. Thank you. Hey Jordan, what's up? Supercars Gaming, you should try the new Link ECU car pack. For fuck's sake. Corey is hosting an event at Umendale tomorrow with the Link cars. I think, yeah, there's something about trying to score the closest 100-point run. Should we just like, oh my god, wouldn't that be a great video idea? Just turn up there in a random ass name, right? Turn up there in a random ass name, okay? You guys can decide what name I turn up with, and let's just see if we can win the thing. That would be the most like scumbag maneuver ever. Just turn up there, come in, we'll just join up as like Philip guys, we have to come up with a name. I have to come up like a side name, right? Like a side, like Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob has joined the Link ECU competition hosted by Corey Horsford, and he's going to try and win the event. That would be fantastic. Alana Beans. Alana Beans. That would be so funny. That would be such a good video idea. And I've just leaked it now, so I can't really do that now, can I? But that would be such a good video idea. We'll have to do something like that in the future. If any of you guys have like a good something, like I would love to do a video like that, right? Where I just literally pretend to be someone else. And so if any of you have a competition that you know someone is hosting, like I don't mean like a, I suppose, yeah, okay, it could be a kind of any type of competition, it could even be like racing or something, and it's like Philippines. That would be like proper, that'd be proper funny. I think for a video idea, I think it'd be very good. But you'd have to record it live, right? Everyone, shh. Yeah, to all the 52 people watching right now. Shh! Silence! I kill you! Sorry guys, right, let me download this WDT pack. Let's set up a server. What track would you guys like to see used tonight? If you have any particular track. We're driving the new WDT cars. I have not driven them yet. I haven't even downloaded them yet, guys. So, hang on. I've just lost my freaking chat. Oh, okay, chat is now back. B. Philip Holmes. How to be the king of Riga? I don't know, that feels pretty decent, I suppose. It's the king, the virtual king of... The virtual king. They didn't send me a crown, though, so I'm kind of sad about that. I want to see you on Daytona for Queen of Riga. Ben der Hoover. Ben der Hoover. Oh, ESDA. That'd be a pretty good one. Yeah, we'll have to decide. We have to do something like that. Maybe not so much soon, because if this VOD is going to be live, obviously, right? So anyone can watch this back, or anyone can say anything to anyone. But maybe if any of you guys see in the future something popping up like that, do shoot me a message on Discord, and like if times line up, then yeah. Capo with the Prime. I caught you, man. Don't you worry. I didn't even see it pop up on my screen, actually. That was mad. I caught it, dude. Don't you worry. I got it. Merc Chromes as well with the follow. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for the Prime, Capo. Appreciate it, dudes. Very, very kind of you, man. Using their Prime subs. Oh, use Daytona? Is that public, Livfast? Is that a public track? Like, can anyone access that? Let me download the cars first of all anyway, and we'll get those set up. Oh, it is public. Right, okay, hang on. So let's... Yeah, fuck it. Let's use it. Let's use it. I don't see any harm in using it. So... Let's update the Discord, guys. If you need to... Yes, take me there, please. Just gonna bring up my Discord here, guys. So chat, how's everyone doing tonight? How are you guys up? No, how are you guys up? See, okay, when it comes to me and being English, okay, I can't be in English. I can't speak English. I can't be English, right? Uh, I just do English. What? Did I just see? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, I really do not know what I'm talking about. Hang on, what's the server download links? There we go. ESDA Daytona. Right, okay, we got ESDA Daytona, and we got the new WDT cars, so that should be pretty exciting. So, got a few stuff here to install, guys. Give me 1 second. I need to get a second screen set up here, preferably where all the cameras are, but that's where all the cameras are, so I can't really put them there, to be quite honest with you folks. Alright, okay, let's have a look at chat while I'm waiting for stuff to download. Unix with the follow. Tugish Dan with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate it, dude. Very kind of you, man. The 2-time like Dr. Disrespect. Doctor, this, respect. Okay, cringe. Cringe complimation 009. Or I think we're at 00, no, we're 0011 actually, we're cringe complimation. Not to say that Mr. Doctor Disrespect is cringe, but, is he though? Is he cringe? Like, is he really? I don't think so. I quite enjoy his stuff. Very controversial, may I add, but I do quite enjoy his stuff. I haven't watched him in a long ass time. The 2-time. That's one thing. I haven't actually been the 2-time at anything yet. I've only won at Riga once. Stop talking, Alan. Jack, we're only 15 minutes into the stream. I'm sorry. When Alan doesn't notice you boosted his server. Sorry, I just caught with that one cursed. What do you mean boosted the server? When it comes to Discord stuff, I'm very kind of noob to it when it comes to hosting Discord, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I'm upgrade. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man? Unity season of DCGP. Yes, JP, that's the plan. I haven't actually done any practice or anything like that. It's been a great day. Got a better when you started streaming. Much love from Sweden. Thank you very much, Tio, man. I appreciate that, dude. Very kind comment, man. Do you need to download to get into the server? Harry, so if you join the Discord, Harry, there is a server downloads link server. And inside there, you can find what you need to be able to join the server. So as of right now, to download the newest WDT car pack, you do need a link to that. So new WDT 2021 cars, and we'll do that. So in that Discord, there's this channel called Server Download Links, and inside there you'll have the 2 latest stuff that we will be driving on tonight. Well, first off tonight anyway. So we will be driving off on that Daytona track that you guys that Live Fast recommended in chat, and we'll also be using the new WDT cars, new WDT 2021 cars. So you can download those from the WDT website, worlddrifttour.com, worlddrifttour.com, or you can pick up the car links from inside my Discord channel, 0012 cringe confirmation. I don't know if anyone wants to. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up, guys. Let's set up the server. Just give me probably like 5 minutes to add some cars and stuffs, and let's get going, shall we? Because I've been chatting enough shite as it is. Let's drag chat down onto my other monitor here so I can actually. Oh fuck. Okay, jeez. Sorry, I just decided to grab the wrong link there and send you guys flying with me. Let's drag you down there so I can actually talk to you. Do you think the Fanatec Handbrake is worth it, Chrome? I'm not sure, BMX Chrome. I don't own one. I have one up there, but I haven't used it. So yeah, I personally, when it comes to that stuff, I wouldn't be able to tell you the correct answer for that, my guy. Let's delete. So I don't have a skin for these cars anymore, do I? Because they've now changed. Do the skins still work up? Still work like the old skins? Probably not. So unless maybe they added it as part of the pack, I don't know. I haven't even checked these skins yet. No, first off, we're gonna go with plain cars. We're not gonna go with we're not gonna go with the liveried cars. Sorry, guys. Can't be promoting any other like partners. XD. Matt Field, sorry, bud. Toyo tires, right? Yo. They didn't change the maps. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to add that on for another time. And main, we need to use the ESD road course. How many pit slots? 32 pits. Okay. By the way, guys, the password for this server is just the Allen, as always. So remember to keep note of that. We have 8 cars. So how many can we fit into 30? 30. Do you have a video explaining how to set up cars, the drift, camera, suspend, blah, blah, blah? Dan, no, I have not. But I will be working on it soon. I have created a new mentality of how to do it. So I do plan on, yeah, for sure doing a video on that. Because I know it is a very, very requested topic. Oh, shit, I just deleted the car. Fuck. So, I'm going to first start off with comp cars when it comes to setting up stuff. Because I do believe, well, hang on 1 second, guys. I do believe comp cars are probably the most requested thing to set up. Most of street style cars, right, that are in the game are already like out of the box set up quite well. So it's kind of pointless like doing a video on something that people might not want an improvement on. Does that make sense? Now there is a few videos online of how to set up stuff, but in my opinion they go into way too much detail and they kind of give you a lot of jargon information that you don't really need. So the setup video that I will be doing will be first of all looking at comp cars. So if any of you are interested in comp car setup, that might help you guys out a lot, because I think most people need setup for comp cars more so than like street cars. That's kind of my opinion. Let me know what you guys think on that. Regarding videos, like tomorrow, I have a video planned for tomorrow. I haven't recorded it yet. I might as well just go ahead with it now because I kind of have less choices of what I can do with that. Like blah blah. I don't know what I'm talking about. But essentially, what I want to do was like do a video practicing for VDC this weekend. I did one for DMVC last week, and I just want to know if you guys kind of enjoy that kind of content, or if you think it's worth to continue doing, because literally that's what my content schedule is going to be for the next couple of weeks. It's literally just going to be all comp stuff, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys enjoy the kind of review stuff and all of that, do let me know, and I'll continue prioritizing that, I per se. Server name will not be up right now. Samzu, I haven't got the server up yet. I'm just adding in the cars, and I was just doing random skins there because I don't want whatever. So we have 24 cars and we have 6 more slots. So let's prioritize some. See, I don't know. I want to drive one, and I want to drive the new Supra. So I'm going to clone another one of those new Supras, and I assume the S15 might be popular, and I don't know what else do people want to drive. 2 more cars. We can add, yeah, we'll add another 2 more 180s, whatever. Okay, that should be fine. So let's save that. Let's push that up to our oh shit, sorry guys. Let's push that up to my server host, and then let's get onto the server and do some driving, folks. What you guys think? So server name, you can do !server to find a server. Just give me like 2 more minutes to upload it. Hang on, oh shit, I picked the wrong thing. If you want to get the cars and the track link, Discord, and inside there under hashtag server links, there is a links there for cars and tracks and stuffs, and you can join it there. Congrats on the win. Thank you very much, Brandon. Good driving as well, by the way. We will be using the new WDT cars. Whoever just asked what cars we're using. Radio. Okay, let's swap some things around. Right, guys, finally. Okay, I think the server should be up now, should it? Favorites. It is. Sweetie O. Right, let's give it a shot. I'm going to drive the new Supra. I would like to drive it. Ooh, we have it in yellow. We have everything up and running. We do. And let's go to in-game. We good? just set this camera up again because I was obviously recording some stuff recently. If you keep up your winning streak, we'll consider a new PC build. I'll have to, won't I? I mean, I was having some PC issues right before my buy run, I think it was. What do I do as a software developer? What do I do? Well, I'm a junior, so I'm kind of only new to the whole thing. But the company I work in is like it's quite a well-known company, honestly. I'm just trying to like think, what do we do? How do I explain it? Because I don't want to, like, obviously NDA reasons and stuff. I have to be careful. New PC or build or race car parts. That's always the question with me. Saw your 350Z in the video the other day. Is that your practice car? That 350Z. So, to be honest, for the longest time I didn't have a freaking clue what the plan with that car was. But what we're gonna do with it is we're just gonna clean it up first of all, and it's gonna be kind of like a road car, I suppose. You guys in stream here get the insight of what that is going to be. Not my personal road car. It's going to be like that car is literally only there in storage for project as of right now. Okay, let's just drive the car the way it is. Let's not mess around too much. Oh my god, what's going on with my camera settings? Obviously I was recording, taking photos. Why am I first person or third person? Let's drive a cockpit for a small bit, guys, shall we? I might actually have to reconnect though. I just realized that I have my graphics on full, and I don't know. Will that affect FPS counter? Let's turn it on. Yeah, we're not getting the greatest of frame rates right now. Would I ever use VR? I wouldn't use it permanently. VR, in my opinion, is just a pain in the ass to set up. It's like if you're any bit lazy like me, you would get sick of using VR very quickly, I would reckon. Because I find like VR, I think for me to practice real life track layouts and stuff like that, it's fine. It's perfect. Personally, on my own, driving by myself. But if I was streaming with you guys, I just don't think it's that interactive enough. Does that make sense? I feel like, yeah, you kind of like lose. You kind of like zone out or whatever. I don't know. I just wouldn't be a fan of it, honestly. What frame rate's that get me up to? We're up to 60 now. Okay, we'll run with this for a bit. Right. Oh, I've just lost my chat. Sorry, guys. Right, finally, 26 minutes in, we're actually now driving. Sorry, guys. That's the problems with the slow runnings of things. Oh, what the f... Okay, I'm not a fan of this camera angle, so let's adjust that a tiny bit, shall we? Pitch is -9. I don't like the -9 pitch. Let's up that up. -3. Yeah, that should be fine there. And let's drag that up. Oh, actually, let's drag that back down again. Yeah, that's good there. You don't like watching VR streams? It's horrible to watch, and they don't look at chat. Yeah, so that's like the thing with me. I would rather not be that person, you know. Like, yeah, like I get it why people like watching. Oh my god, it's a tight chicane. Sorry guys, by the way, this is literally my first lap ever on this track load. Yeah, that's the thing with VR. I'm not sure would I like it because of that, you know. For streams anyway, I think for creating content, like making a video, I think it's perfect. It's ideal, you know, it's like, it's fine. But some people, they're not a fan of VR to watch videos because it makes them feel weird or whatever. And that's one thing I'd be concerned about as well. VR roof cam. I don't think that would solve it though. Hello, Ander. How are you, man? Once you went to VR, you can't go back to single. Would you find, so like the question I have to ask people, and I still have the #1 from DMVC, is that would you find that you kind of like sometimes get sick of having to try and set it up? You get me? Nah. What music is playing right now? I don't even know. Just swap between VR and single on CM. Yeah, but it's the fact of having... You don't have the sensors, okay, fair enough. ESTA is a Forza League, yeah, but they brought some stuff over to set up, I believe, yeah. Oh, okay, understeer, mad understeer. Let's do a chase lap. I haven't chased anyone yet. This is ESTA Daytona, Christine. You can download it from the Discord, man, if you're in us. When I hop into VR, it's literally just plug in sensors and I'm done. Try to drift on the bank. I think this bank will be way too big. Okay, well, I can't really compare this Supra to any of the other cars because it's a completely new car, right? You could barely do the bank in Forza. Well, like maxed out cars and stuff. You could probably do it in AC with loads of power though, couldn't you? Surely. No, I don't believe it's the same. Apparently it isn't. The car models are the same, but the physics apparently aren't. I've yet to drive the I've yet to drive all the cars really. It's a VDC one? What do you mean? Oh, VDC Supra? This car has a lot more On angle you can feel it like it get lighter, like it kind of like tracks a bit weirdly. But I wonder, is that just to do with the mounted camera that's in this car? Oh shit. Water Palm with the follow, Lipson with the follow as well. Thank you guys. Give it a go, Alan. Give her some will you get round right. Alright, okay. That'll never work. Full Throttle Sim with the Prime sub. Thank you, Full Throttle Sim. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel, dudes. Hey, Alana, how's things? We got a control locked because I went on the bank. Brilliant. High five, chat. Right, okay, let's do some small little changes. So I want to increase the camber. I don't know, should I increase the camber really? Maybe it doesn't need it. Hang on, let's try it anyway. Naughty boy. We good? Oh, we're good. We can drive again. Brilliant. I'm not stuck anymore. But that's a shame. Linton, your fucking gears. Oh, we've got no forward traction. Come on, go! Go! Your naughty time on the step is over. Yeah, exactly. Hang on. Lengthen gears. I know, I don't really need to lengthen the gears, to be honest. No, I don't really need to lengthen them. I just need to get the line right. That camera change felt pretty good, actually. So, did I want to make a change? I need more tractions. Right, should we just soften up the rear bump? Let's do some bits and pieces here. Let's get a bit more dig into the ground. Radio, folks. Yeah. Let's do tire pressure. I don't know if it works on these cars, Ed. It might work on VDC tires, but I don't really think it works on any other tire, funnily enough. Same old, you know, tire pressure flat across the board seems to be the kind of way to go still. Okay, fuck that. That didn't really go to plan. Wait, hang on, there's one way I could solve this. 130 was a bit long. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's try that. There was a fire entry. I might have to reconnect, guys, and relower my graphics a tiny bit. Tap the wall. Should have kept it at fort. I mean, I can kind of chase in the cockpit cam. In-game gloves look like the other pair I got you. Oh, they do too, actually. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Jordan. How's things, man? Roof cam? NC prefers roof cam to watch. I don't know, do a lot of people prefer roof cam to watch, or do you guys prefer to see like cockpit cam and stuff? You prefer roof cam for LAN as well? You good? That's awesome, Jordan. You prefer to watch on the roof as well? I think it's like you can almost say it's like a good balance between like third person where you can see a lot. You know, it's like I kind of view it as like one of those fancy GoPros that you see on the roof of cars. You know, the vector mounts. But then again, I suppose you guys, like the dedicated chat, right? You guys that are in right now, let's say that. You guys are like the loyal viewers and stuff. And so, you guys would prefer. Whereas people that are new to joining it will be like, why are you on the roof cam? You're a real life driver. Shouldn't you be on the cockpit cam because that's the most realistic? And it's like, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter what camera you use. You hate third person? I can understand why people use it though, especially like streamers and YouTubers and stuff. Because to be fair, it is for a lot of people that's the camera that people use, especially that are like Forza players or console players. Like when I'm playing CarX, for example, I use it. All right. Okay, frame rates are bad right now, guys. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna reconnect very quickly, guys. Third person is really hard to get doors with since you don't see the distance. I would potentially agree with that. I do think there is times though where you just get used to it, right? It's the same for me using a roof cam or cockpit camera, should I say. Like it takes me like a good while to get used to it again. Not that I ever really got used to it in the first place. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Let me show my face. For the most part, for the longest time ever, I was like, yeah. I was just happy with whatever I could do, you know. Super feels fine. Let's hop into the S15 and see what that's like. Been using roof cams and saw it with you, and I like it very much. F1 drivers like Verstappen use it in sim racing. Well, I think so. For the likes of Verstappen, you never see Verstappen using it because he is a iRacing only guy, right? That's the only game he ever plays. Norris does actually play a Formula 1 game, and you have the option to change the camera. In iRacing, you don't have that option. I'm sure some of you guys have probably seen the posts that I responded to on the AC drift community or whatever it's called. Yeah, you kind of get my insight to it. Like at the end of the day, I completely agree that it is a bit of a cheaty thing, right? Like I don't, you know, like I was using it for the longest time because it gave me advantage over other people, and they didn't know about it or they didn't know how better it was. And so like, you know, I found it easier to use it, so of course I use it to my advantage. But it's a game mechanic. Sorry, I just wanted to check the not telemetry. Suspensions. Have they changed anything on this? Caster is 5.5. Oh, maybe not. A shit ton of scrub now, though, actually. But yeah, no. So like, yeah. Enric with the follow. Enric, why didn't I hear your follow pop through? My alerts turned off? No, they're turned on. GD Bomb as well with the follow. Thank you, GD Bomb. Well done in DVC. Thank you, Frazzle. Have you experimented with low and high roof cam? Yes, I have. To be honest, I've noticed very little difference. Higher roof cam helps a tiny bit, but I found actually moving the camera back was more of a benefit, more so than anything else. I was trying to move the camera, so like I did a couple of things. You might have seen, for the longest time I've run 60 field of view, and I've recently increased it to 65 in cockpit cam. Was I running 70 for a bit as well? So I was trying to like do a hybrid. So I might do something where I might use less neck effects and more field of view, if that makes sense. I want to try that in the future. But right now, I'm happy enough with the current setup that I don't really want to mess with it too much. What's going on here? Why? Oh, I'm in the cockpit cam again. Let me move back to the roof. Affect the haters. How's the market for PCs now? It's still fucked. The only thing it's fucked for is graphics cards, basically. You're fine with everything else. You could buy all the pieces for a PC, fine. You just won't be able to use it because there is no graphics cards available. C position further back. You on console use 90 field of view with no neck effects. Yeah, that's what Ticon uses. If any of you are aware of Ticon, he runs a 90 field of view with no head movements, and like if anything, I'd nearly say it's probably better. The reason being I say it's probably better is because your camera is always static, so it's easier to judge distances and stuff like that, which you don't really get that with the real head motion. Whole PCs? I wouldn't know, NC. I don't really look into buying whole PCs. There's probably people out there selling whole PCs, but they're probably aware of the market, so I don't know, would you get screwed or not? It's probably a good question to ask. Oh, big D-cell. OTM Rapti with the follow. Thank you, Rapti. What's happening, man? How about you're gonna do 3060 Ti and it's absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to get a 3080, but they're 3070s are 3080 money, which is actually crazy. Because I was like, I see there's a site in Germany selling 3070s for nearly like €1,000. And I was like, oh, will I just buy it? And just, you know. And then I was thinking, I don't know, I think I might be better off just waiting out and see. I might regret that. But I know, like, I get massive if I had a 3080 right now, I'd get massive bottleneck on the CPU. I would get massive bottleneck, but I'd nearly just do it just because, like, just trying to get out of that hellhole of 970 problems. That Super is fast. In the vid, I don't have a clue. To be honest, I usually skip through that ad, so I don't really pay attention. Yo, ban Brandon Patrick's door really hard. Oh, I'll bang it hard. Like, really hard. Oh! I was reading chat and I got lost. Ueno, he's like trying to get me into trouble. Dude, the Supras are fast. Can't say that about the real one. All the boys in D1 are struggling mad with this new Supra. Replay the door tapping. Sorry, by the way, guys, the frame rate's dropping. I think this track is a bit laggy, maybe? But then again, I have really fancy reflections on right now, so I don't know what. Oh! Such a simple track, really. It's not that difficult. What track is this? This is Daytona, ESTA versions of Daytona. You will see less of the environment. Just gain playing a stretch resolution. What do you mean by that? Is that like a CS:GO thing? Or do you mean like running a triple screen setup with just... Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, so because like CSGO people play in like 4.3 or whatever, don't they? Let's take entry bar off the phone. Why would you run one on this chassis? I don't know. Okay, so a couple of things I wanted to change. Camera feels alright. Need to get a bit of extra traction from the rear, folks. Let's up the tire pressure on the rear, because I'm kind of wondering... Is that a uwu thing or not? What's this guy waiting here for? She a floaty boy now. And across the line. Very floaty boy. What have I started? You started nothing. It was that dangerous guy that's in the chat right now that started stuff you ain't know. You know that teammate of yours? Your evades of breaking down the DVC round and VC rounds are top class. That's awesome. I'll continue doing them, man. Understeer, get out of the understeer! What are you doing? Stupid S chassis, man. Freaking understeer everywhere. What car do I have in real life? He's a little rascal, that teammate of yours. Yeah, what's his name? Oh, right now it's an S15. We're driving an S15 right now. It doesn't have my skin on it, but we'll put the skin on it for the next stream. Doesn't it look nice and pretty in white? It would look pretty cool in the old red ruse, wouldn't it? Let's back up the toe. Oh, quick little flick of the wrists there. Add a bit of camber, not too much. Let's not add so much, Alan. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Why is S chassis so good? That's a great question. I think it was pot luck. Really? I don't really think this intended it. Well, map, this is the ESTA's Daytona. Wow, wowzers. When is the next DMVC? 13th of February, guys, right? What's up, Hayden? Okay, never gonna work. We tried, folks. You've been summoned. Is that an open server? It is, Mixie. Sequential or sequential right now. I actually have a new shifter play, which I could try with this. Oh, rip, tapping the wall, tapping bumpers, door to door, bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel, on the wall. Well, wheel, I have a SimMagic. It's actually not a Thrustmaster. I've been meaning to update that for the longest time. What's the server name? Exclamation point server. Mixie, if you want to join. Have I ever done VR? No, I have not. Not VR drifting. I did a bit of VR, alright, at a car show years ago. On Project Cars 2. I haven't done it any drifting. Or anything else. Only that bit of car show stuff that I did. Why am I using this camera angle? The reason why I use this camera angle is because it's way easier, to be quite honest. So like, it's been a hot topic recently as to like this camera, right? For me personally, I understand people's point that it's not realistic and stuff, but I've been using this camera since like 2007. And I have my opinions on VR, and I don't believe it's the best thing. I think a proper setup triple screen is the best solution, but that takes up a lot of room. In the future, I do plan on having VR and a proper setup triple screen setup, and you know, go through all of it and see what's really good. The problem with VR is, like, I've no interest with streaming it. One, because I think it sucks for streaming. Like, I can't stand watching someone stream VR. The interactivity dies immediately. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of the things. Lock and Loaded, what's up, guys? With the raid? Hope you had a good stream, guys. What were you doing? Were you working on your cars, or were you streaming? Or were you set a wing? I mean, you guys working on your cars makes me freaking should really like get some shit done, to be honest. But I have done absolutely nothing on the fucking car. Well, then again, I don't really do anything to it anyway. I just let other people do stuff to it. Yeah, we're getting shit frame rates right now. W-Raid. W-Raid. What's happening, guys? How's things? Yeah, so like that's my opinion on the whole thing. Like, it's like, yeah, sanding down a bonnet. you mean you're sanding down a hood? What's next? The trunk? Cringe confirmation 012. Clip it, guys. Oh shit! Sorry, Fade. Hey, hey, stop that. Say tree. Tree? Tree. Hello, tree. 1 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Alan Hines, your game audio got quiet. Yeah, I turned it down because I noticed it was at the same volume as my voice. And I was like, boy, can't be having that. I need to be louder than the freaking game, huh? I'll turn it up a bit more. Oh shit, we're dead, guys. Oh! That Supra is fast, guys. That new Supra is quick. It's a quick boy. Is a Mustang a good drift car? Actually, I don't really know, to be honest. I've never driven one. Sorry for asking me what tracks and cars are those. Well, what's up, Oscar? So these cars are World Drift Tour 22-in-1 cars, and this track is ESDA Daytona. We'll probably change up the track soon enough, though, because this track does kind of get boring, in my opinion. What is this stream music, folks? This is not electronic whatsoever. Something oh so right. Wow, fantastic. Thank you very much. I want something more electronic. Should we listen? I would listen to some hip hop, but I'm afraid language reasons. Or rock. Oh. This is right up Mystified's alley. Right, okay, let's change the car quickly. Let's hop into something else. Inline Supra. Let's take the 180, actually. I haven't driven that car in a bit. R33. What's up, Chris? How's things, man? Wee Chipmunk. Chipmunk voice. What's Chipmunk voice again? Alvin? Oh, right, okay. Just got done watching DVC, jumped on Twitch, found Lock and Load's channel, and now I'm here. Small world. Yeah, awesome. That's awesome. What's your opinion on the World Drift Tour street cars? The street cars are quite fun, actually. I'm kind of getting bored of them, though. They're kind of being repetitive, right? Can we have something a bit more rocky than that? Rap metal. If I win the Drift Games rig, I have to start streaming, even though I will be to no one. But why not? Yeah, man. That's the thing. It's a part of a grind, right? I know. Like streaming is not for everyone. It doesn't work out for everyone. Like you can't get into streaming and content creation knowing that you'll be the best. You have to put a lot of work into it. It's not an easy grind. It can be easy for other people. For me, I was fortunate that I have a tiny bit of an audience outside of the whole gaming stuff, that I had to spend a lot of money to gain that audience. Does that make sense? So you can pay to get the audience by becoming a world famous drift driver, right? So there are quite famous drifters that have got a decent YouTube following nowadays because of the audience, but their content creation hasn't gained the followers. Does that make sense? If you look at the likes of LZ, he's a straight up like content creation machine, and because of that, that's how he's famous, or whatever you want to call it. And it literally didn't really cost him that much to get into it. Do you get what I'm saying? It was just lots of hard work, lots of dedication, blah 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 blah. Some people, they've had to spend a lot of money to get the name, so that when they did start the content creation, that they have something. Anyway, that's a different topic for a different time, I suppose. I haven't really driven this 180 that much, even in the older pack. Steering is very heavy right now. I need to turn the force feedback. Oh shit, this boy is fast. Why is it so quick? What's up, washing cash? What are you doing washing cash for? I've got a few followers. Keyhill with the follow. Roasting Goat with the follow. Da Boy with the follow as well. Thank you, guys. How do you make your apps look like that? What apps? What do you on about? And being good at what he does. JP, or you're on about LZ? Yeah, I would agree. Should F be strong or weak? I quite like mine to be semi-strengthy, I suppose. I quite like mine to be quite light. That's personal opinion though. Some people like theirs to have a lot of weight to it. What do I want to do? My dev apps. Oh, this bar on the right, is that what you're talking about? Let's turn this bad boy down. That's a part of a content manager update. Your entertainment while I build a chair. Did you get a new chair? Dude, yeah, you need a new chair for a while, haven't you? I'm surprised you didn't buy yourself a rig or something, Lifast. You look like a CEO or something sitting in that chair, you know? Just waiting for like a cat or something to be sitting on your lap. Okay, absolutely terrible chase run. Oh, you have a rig? Really? I never noticed that, honestly. Why is this thing slow as shit? Let's soften up the bump. Let's increase the rebound actually on the rear. Let's do that. Because this has plenty of transition speed. And let's increase the towing on the rear. Let's do that a bit. Yeah, let's do that. That should be good enough. Let's add a few degrees of positive camber. Wow, we're getting proper metal right now. The way its angle looks like I don't apparently. Oh, really? Do I use custom shaders pack? I do. Patch? Yes, I do. Whoa! Shit, sorry guys. Oh, fuck. Right, okay. It's proper run now, right? Here we go. Right. Second, third, fourth, flick. Transition nicely. Steering feels pretty decent there now. Transition back across the track. Up to the fourth. Take the inner clip. Full gas. Across the line. Yeah, it's the ESDA track. I would probably change it shortly actually because it is getting a bit boring. Dude, this is proper heavy metal right now. Yes, boys. How are we going? What's up, Rugsy? Music? Music? What's up? There's a lot of lack of side bite really in this car actually. Have you noticed a bit of frame drop, guys? Yes, it's Daytona. The problem with me is when I think about winning or something, I don't get that much to buy my drift games rig. You're so smooth with... oh yeah, read that already, my bad. What's up, Fatality? Why am I being tapped so many times? This thing is slow as shit. Who's that chasing me? Oops. Who's in the... What's it, GTA 6? Oh, it's Mustafa. What maneuver could possibly be smoother? Smoother? Xapix, what's up, dudes? What's happening? I'm Aqua, by the way. What's up, I'm Aqua, by the way? I'm not Aqua. You're Aqua. Change of opinion there. Change of opinion? What am I talking about? What should we do with setup, folks? I'm tempted to try some things. I want to get this S13 running a bit quicker. Proving to be difficult though. Let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Gloves are sick where I get them. These are called a bruisey. Make it a three-wheeler. Do some three-wheeling stuff. Could probably do that actually. Make it load up on the rear. Got a T-boned by an R34. Yeah, the 180 is definitely slower than the S15, right, guys? Just struggles with kind of grip in general. What handbrake have I got? I've got a custom handbrake. It's completely made from scratch. It's be impossible to replicate. But yeah. You can't keep up in these cars. That's interesting. These cars, you don't really have to do much. But it's definitely how you drive them, really. You have to be... As well as that, I mean, people... when people say, oh, I can't keep up, it's generally the person that they're chasing is not really doing a good job for that person. Does that make sense? Any good map recommendations for beginners? One of the old tracks that I made was converted into Cero from years ago. It's called Proving Grounds. It's a pretty decent one actually. It's quite flat and it's got lots of clip points, which kind of helps. Was it custom? Oh, I just turned the driver names off. Brilliant. Is my sim? Okay, so my actual rig is custom. It was made by my dad like years ago when I was like 12. So that's 12 years ago. It's 12 years old, my rig, or it might be even older than that. The actual oh, diff preload is lower than the other cars. The steering wheel is a SimMagic M10. I need to update the description of everything, really. I need to update it in Twitch, I need to update it in YouTube as well. I have SimMagic M10, and then I've got this custom steering wheel, or the steering wheel you can buy online. But I think I might try and get a new one for it eventually. That feels weird loading up of the rear front suspension there when I left for brake. Think about building yourself one on a budget? Man, it's very doable. It is very doable to do on a budget. I think people would be surprised how cheaply you can do it for, you know? Yeah, especially if you're using like a Logitech or Thrustmaster, you don't really need anything that strong. Where the foot cam go? The camera is shocking, honestly. I'll bring it back eventually. I need to get a new face cam, so when I get a new face cam, then I'll move that camera down to the feet. To be honest, I haven't made it a priority because not many people have asked about the foot cam. So, like, if the foot cam was 100% necessary, I would bring it back. But it seems to be kind of hit and miss whether people really like it or not. I don't know if do people prefer steering wheel cam or if they prefer foot cam, or is it both really? Oh, oops, I didn't mean to press that one. CSW wheel settings. I would recommend checking out the Fanatec website. They have some decent settings for Assetto Corsa. They use them as a base. I wouldn't trust on them for drifting. You'd have to do some tweaks on them, but I haven't really done much Fanatec stuff, if I'm honest. That's a stupid wall, can I say that? You got a G920 shifter. Nice. In my opinion, I like the wheel because I can practice, see the wheel movement, and I can improve on mine. Yeah, that's true, Oscar. Not a bad point. It's good. It's good a strategy actually. Would I do Formula Drift? I would. I have a Formula D license. I do have a well, okay, technically, right, I'd probably have to petition for it again. But I did have a license for a while. Should I have a high damper in your steering wheel settings? It depends on what steering wheel you have, man. I run a damper in this steering wheel because it's a direct drive, so it's super smooth anyway. But Thrustmaster, it depends if I have a big wheel on it or not. Logitech, I really don't know, to be honest. Can't remember if I had one on it. An FD license. You guys want me to show me an FD license? 1 second. What's up, Noob Shot? What's happening, man? Do you suggest the Fanatec Handbrake? People have hit and miss opinions on that, honestly. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just gonna... I always have to flex this. Can you see that? Can you guys see that? That's mine. Can you see that? There we go. That's mine. I got that in so it's a 2019 Pro 1 license. Obviously, I didn't do Formula D in 2019, so obviously I can't say that I'm officially a pro driver. But if humble, I try to be humble when I can, but I think it's okay to be cocky once in a while. Yeah, guys, I'm a Formula D driver. Fuck you, suckers. It's fake. Yeah, I printed it off. Dude, that's worth more money than actual cash. Nah, look, I got that in 2019 when I finished 3rd in Ireland's. And at that year, they were handing out FD licenses for the next season. But I reckon, if I want to do Formula D, I'd probably have to sign in a petition again. So, I would assume I'd be thrown into the Pro 1 category. Because I reckon my results and stuff kind of stand for that, you know? Those plates are one of a kind. They are. Only three Irish people have them. Or 3 people who've competed in Ireland have them. So I have one, Mitch Larner and Dwayne McKeever. We're the only 3 drivers that have them. And then in Driftmaster, in BDC, 3 drivers have them as well. Those BDC version. And then there's a Driftmasters version as well. But I think there might have been 6 or 8 guys that got that. Sorry, let's switch back over camera. Dude, this fucking music. I'm deleting stuff to download the mods to join. Nice one, Mixie. Z with the tier 1 sub. How did I miss that? Alan! 3 months. Thank you, Z. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Dude, we're gonna have to do some more badges for you guys. I wasn't expecting people to actually, like, you know, committing to months and stuff. That's freaking awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I would go with the Trustman Handbrake. Expensive but great. I would say, Commander, you might be right there. It seems to be fairly reliable. The Fanatec one seems to be hit and miss. I have one up there. You could buy a custom, cheap one online for sure. That might work. But yeah, I really don't know. When it comes to handbrakes, we're still in a weird place right now when it comes to buying handbrakes, guys. We don't really have a manufacturer that is a decent value and that is a really good quality, right? I think if you petition out for FD, you'd be good. Trends seem to carry on their license if you haven't done a season. Yeah, I probably would be okay, but I mean, honestly, oh, what's going on with frame rates now? I do alt enter there. That seems a bit better. Hey, what's up, Z? What's happening, man? Hello. Fifth gear. Let's pull sixth. Yes! Woo! Can't read chat properly. You deserve way more subs. Thank you, Alexander, man. Appreciate it, dude. I will say, when it comes to the YouTube stuff right now, for the amount of subscribers that we have, which is nearing 3,000 now, the amount of views that we have per video is actually really good. It's like really promising. Like, we're getting similar views to channels that are like in the teens, like 10 to 15,000 subscribers. So I don't know what's happening. Is it just the algorithm is suiting what I'm posting at the moment? Or whether or not if, like, because I did check, I think there's like 70% of people haven't subscribed to the channel, so I should be probably twice its size, really. But anyway, that's, you're never going to win there. What's going on? Hey, what's up, Tree Noon? Tree. I'm desperately waiting for your tuning video. Oh, Commander. Man, I'll get to it, man, don't you worry. Can you drift a rotary, please, like an RX-7? I don't think we have a rotary in this car pack, man. You deserve way more subs right there already. But a handbrake for Xbox, so very dodgy. Beyond delayed and copy of your hands go crazy. Do you think they're clickbaity? But they're not really clickbaity though, Noob Shot, are they? Do people think my titles are clickbaity? I mean, I would... Okay, if someone says, yes, Alan, they're clickbaity, I would take it. But, like, I'm trying to, like, capture the imagination of people, right? Dabby Mac 20 valve with the follow. I assume you mean, Dabby G Mac 20 valve. I assume you're trying to say it's 20 valve. Like, I'll be honest, guys, I've only really taken on YouTube properly in the last month. The start of January is when I really took it on. I was like, for 2021, let's put more effort into YouTube. Let's actually have try and do some sort of schedule. So I went from like streaming 3 days a week, which, you know, it is easy to do. It's easy to stream 3 days a week. Obviously, taking 2 hours of your night, you know, it's a lot of time to take out. To streaming 2 days a week, but then using the Monday to create videos for Tuesday and Thursday. And I think it's working out pretty well. Are the thumbnails and titles? Oh, that's good to hear. I hope like people that watch the videos that are enticed by, let's say, the titles or the thumbnails actually enjoy the video, or that think it's worth it. You get me? Because I don't want to be that guy that's like creates clickbaity titles or whatever in the future, and people are like, oh, it's just Alan, you know, like 6 months down the line, it's just, ah, look, he's just doing that thing again, you know. I don't think they're clickbaiting. Attacking Driftmasters Virtual Championship Riga onboard. That's pretty literal. What was the latest one? Winning Driftmasters. Yeah, they're not that clickbaity. Not too clicky in a bad way. I think it's the title I try and keep like literal, but the actual thumbnail I try and make it a bit more like, because 100% attack. I'll be honest, guys. That 100% attack thumbnail, like, that wasn't really attacking me attacking 100%. Like, it's just the wording, isn't it? Oh shit! Oh, we're gone into the water. Oh! Could I do the track once from the inside? I can do that, yeah, man. Fence don't work. One wall equals whatever. We'll do a few more laps in the cockpit of this camera, why not? I know people like it to be... Oh, shit. Ruin my field of view. Honestly, if you had no title or thumbnail, people would still love the video. I think NC though, I don't think people would watch it. I do think the titles are working to some extent. Obviously, I'd love to think that people are watching the videos because they like my personality and stuff. But I think you do have to get to a point, or they love the content or whatever. But I do think you have to use your wording. Does that make sense? Like, me using the pro drifter term, like, it's pretty true. Like, technically, I'm not a professional drifter. I don't get paid to drift, right? But I'm at a pro level. And my partner, my main sponsor, ProDrift, consider me an athlete, even though I'm not really an athlete. Like, I don't freaking work out. I sit at home pretty much all day because of lockdown, working, sitting on a computer chair, drinking like 15 cans of Coke a day, and eating 7 muffins. I don't really do that anymore. I've kind of stopped eating crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and plus the series that I compete in views us as pros, right? So I'm at a pro level. But I'm certainly not like James Dean, who gets paid money, right, to drive, or it's his job. You know, this my job I work from 9 to 5 or half 8 to 5 or whatever. Which apps are steering wheel on the side of the pedals? That is a custom app I got from Race Department. I just googled for random apps like that, and I thought it was quite nifty because you guys could see the steering input. But yeah. Did you see my 2JZ Evo? I have not seen... Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm not really paying attention. No, I did not. Sorry, man. Oh! Rip. Okay, let's try a different car, folks. What time are we at? We're at an hour and a half. James, you must be loaded? You'd be surprised. Well, okay, I don't know James's financial records. And I don't want to assume. But put it this way. Like, for me, if I was in a position... So let's just say I'm not a James Dean level, okay? But in terms of media, right? You could, like, break even a year. Like, drifting could cost you nothing. So you could put all the effort in, spending all that money, and the money that you make out of it will probably break you even. Does that make sense? I think that's really kind of how it works. For a lot of the top guys, it really costs them nothing. No, whether or not that's a benefit to them or not, I'm not really sure. But obviously James is able to make a living out of it. He's able to, like, not have to work on other things other than what he's concentrating on. So he's doing good for himself, man. He's doing very good for himself. He's probably the most successful drifter out of Europe, or the highest paid drift driver out of Europe. Maybe Asbo, kind of like similar pay-wise. But, like, that's just me assuming. Maybe Asbo's paid a lot more. You know, he's a lot. You could imagine. I would imagine Asbo probably has a lot bigger brand sponsors, but whether or not that really pays off, I'm not 100% sure. The biggest paid driver in the world would probably be crossed between Mad Mike and Von Gittin Jr. They're the two that I would think would be the most paid drift drivers in the world. But either way, who cares what you get paid? You know, you're freaking having fun skidding cars around the place. Like, there's not many people have that opportunity. So that's kind of like cool. And obviously it's like a dream of mine to be able to make some sort of living out of this. But it's a part of the grind. So I hope you guys like watching the streams, watching the videos, helps potentially achieve that dream of my personal dream of mine. In exchange, I hope to, like, maybe give you back, guys, decent content that you guys enjoy and interact with you guys. And yeah, we have lots of planned in the pipeline. Hopefully by the start of next month, well, end of this month, start of next month, we hope to have some pretty cool stuff announced in terms of what we're planning. Are my videos monetized? Yeah, they are. My videos are monetized. But, like, the view rate isn't, like per video is probably making like 2 or 3 euros per video. But that's not the point. Like, I'm not trying to make... I'm not in this just to make money. You know, it's like, it's the whole thing. Like, it's giving back to the people that support me in the real life stuff. And hopefully with the opportunity to build more relationships, to be able to do more cool things in the real world and sim world as well. You have to start grinding. Dude, this freaking R34 is so smooth. Someone's tapping on me as well, rubbing off me. So new Discord, I'll check it out later, Commander. Flicks with the follow, thank you, Flicks. TTVJ, what's up, man? Why are you crashing into me? I'm waiting for this guy. Alright, let's do a nice chase run. I've done the proper chase run in a hot minute. Okay, just disappear off the track. Or just leave the server. Yes, you can get it on PS4, but it's not really worth it, Logan. Oh, whoops, sorry guys, messed up. The PS4 and Xbox version of Assetto Corsa is not very good. You're probably better off staying with Gran Turismo or something for drifting anyway. All I see is tire smoke. So the new car pack, I don't really notice a massive difference if I'm honest. Compared to the older cars. Let's do another lead run here actually. Yes, Spike. This is the new 2021 cars, man. Let's go, Mustafa. Whoa! This R34 is really good. It's better than 180. CarX is definitely a fun game, has class customization. Oh, yeah, you can get CarX on PS4, right? CarX Drift Racing. CarX might be worth it, actually. Oops. How do I like the WDT Pro cars? I've always liked them. These new cars don't really feel that much different versus the 2020 cars. Like, even the cars that were good in the 2020 cars are still really good in these ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 180 is quite slow. The R34 is quite quick. The S15 is kind of like a decent balance between two. The new Supra is very fast. Yeah, the feeling of the Supra front end is a bit odd, but I think you can fix it with a bit of camber change. Yeah, CarX on PC I think is very good. I've attempted to record a video on it, like, you know, I just had massive performance issues for some freaking reason. So I have to try and record that video again. Oh, that's a Corvette in the grass. That was for mods. Yeah, I never really worked with it, to be honest. Oh, shut registration. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. Like, if you in the Discord at the moment, guys, or the Discord channel. Oh, for fuck! Bad language, Alan. You might have seen that some guys have actually replicated some of my old VDC cars, which is really cool. On CarX. In DMVC, no, I competed with this steering wheel with the Simagic. I competed last season in VDC with a T300. A lot of guys compete with T300s and they're like really, really good. Oh, someone's a Beyblade. Oh! Oh, we're putting 2 wheels, 3 wheels maybe? No, 2 wheels. It's very easy to put wheels out there. How long have I been drifting for? In Sim since I first started playing Need for Speed Underground, the first one, and there was drifting in that. So I mean, you could count that game maybe. In real life since 2009, but in video games since like 2006 maybe in video games. Spinning. No, saved it. Right, let's go. Transition. First drift car, mine was a BMW E36 328. I got it when I was 13, so that was 2009. I've never played GT Sport drifting. Next DMVC is the 13th of February. You helped me a lot with setting up the T300. Thank you. No problem. This track is called ESDA Daytona. Oh, got a bit giddy there, I suppose. Oh, bit of understeer because of the grass, and okay, give up. Yeah, I was 13. So in 2009, I just turned 13, so it was like the end of 2009. It was like a September or something. I went in. I did the Project Academy at the time. I went in and I did the Project Academy, and about not long after that, I suppose, just after the new year, I picked up a BMW E36. And I went to a go-kart track in Kilkenny called Kiltarkin, and I did 2 drift days there when I was 13, and then I crashed the car, and I gave up drifting for 2 years. No, I didn't give up. I kind of lost interest. Have you ever competed at BDC Lydden Hill? No. I've been to Lydden many times for competitions like BDC, but I've never competed. The first time I competed in BDC was in 2018. Yeah, 2018 was the first time. That was for Rockingham, the final time they were there. We had a very bad event, actually. We qualified second, but then I did a stupid mistake and I just didn't drive hard enough versus the guy I was against. And I just couldn't keep up with him and he ended up beating us in top 32. Ah, most frustrating time of my life. One of the most frustrating times, I suppose. Just making a stupid mistake and not really pushing hard enough. Did your parents let you? Yeah, my parents did let me. My dad's involved with drifting already, so he was kind of excited, but obviously, yeah. My mum was quite worried, you can imagine. There is no customization on a set of Corsa Logan. It's just the cars that are given to you. It's not like Forza. It's not like CarX. It's like what you see. So like this guy, whoever created this mod, created this car to look like this. Does that make sense? So you download the car like this, and all you can do is just change the color of it. That's about it really. Unless you export it, and then you can modify yourself, but then you're essentially 3D modeling it. Does that make sense? To change the look of this car, you have to use... You can't use the Seto, you have to use a different game. I don't think my boy grows up into drifting. Oh man, that'd be awesome, Scraig. It's ESDA Daytona, Zavario. It should be in my Discord, man. I don't know where the USTA one is. I don't know what that one is. I've never heard of that one. That might be the original version of this track. We're using ESDA, which is the drift version. Right, okay, what do we do? So the cars we use in championship. So for example, my S15, I commissioned the guy to make that for me. Well, actually, we made it for the team. What's up, Mystified? Why are you scheming now, man? Why are you scheming now, Mystified? Is there a Corsa car pack? Yeah, it's always a thing in the pipeline, Alexander. It's kind of our plan, to be honest. Change track. I agree, actually. I agree. Why do we change the track to, guys? I'm kind of bored of this one. I just kept driving it. Let's change my face. This is like a High School Musical song. Right, track car. Let's go. Bikernicki. We could go Bikernicki. To be honest, I've done lots of laps on that one. But if chat wants to go on Bikernicki, we'll go on it. Personally, I'll be choosing something else. Orlando, I don't think everyone has Orlando, and I'd rather not use that version of the track. Stirrup, could you stirrup? Pwask. That's probably a bad idea, actually. Honestly, if it was a private server with like maybe 3 or 4 people, I would do Pwask. But a server with maybe 15 people, that's probably not a good idea. Road Lancer, again, not a good idea because you have to wait for people. If you don't mind me asking, how much did the Project Academy cars cost to make? So I got Joka Designs to make my car, or to make our cars. Been thinking of getting a custom car for a while now. So like custom cars, it varies on who you commission and what you ask them to do. what I say for what my car was probably like, you know, whatever versus other people. Other people might have to pay more, or some other people might be getting like sponsored, whatever. It's kind of, yeah. Long Beach. Actually, let's do Long Beach. Does anyone have a good version of Long Beach we can use? Long Beach version I have is... I don't have a good version of Long Beach. Does anyone have a version of Long Beach? Does EDC have one? Let me check their Discord. And if they do, we'll steal it. Change my setting or seating in VR. Oh, I'm not sure about that one, Oscar. ADC Sprint. I have VDC Long Beach, but is that the... There isn't. See, because I don't know which... See, I have two Long Beaches. I have the VDC one. I have VDC Long Beach Farm Drift. So they're the two that I have, but like I don't have links to any of them. I've got loads of tracks popping in. Let's find a version that we can use for Long Beach. I would have thought that. Wait, I think I found the Long Beach one. Do you know of Mad Mike? Yeah, I do know of him. I met him briefly when I was in the Middle East. I never talked to him though. How about Blackwood? You can send it to me in Discord. Am I doing EDC? Yeah, I think so. That's my plan. Right, okay, let's find something to do, guys, because we're procrastinating. Well, I'm procrastinating a lot right now. Holy shit, we have a load of people joining the Discord tonight. You have me added. I don't think you have me at all, man. The WDT. Okay, WDT Discord or website. Where's my mouse gone? Oh, there it is. Let's just do the VDC one, guys. I'll make sure to download it again just to make sure I have the latest one. Tracks. Let's take this fella off. Just give me 2 seconds here, guys. Let's try and efficiently do this now. Right, so we'll do Long Beach. I have it downloaded already, so, or I have this track already, to be honest. But we'll just install it again anyway. It's an old track, but it has 40 pit slots, which is ideal. And we'll just install. Brilliant, sweet, perfect. And I'm just going to add a link to that on the Discord, So if you guys need the new the version of Long Beach that we are using, you can get it from the server download links. VDC Long Beach. There we go. Right, guys. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's do it. So just change this to Long Beach Virtual Championship. Save. Advanced. Upload content. There we go. Right. Let's keep it like that. Have I met Alan Hines? Alan Hines, I've never heard of that guy before. I heard he's like a nerd. Like a big nerd. Like he likes playing video games. And he likes chatting to people online in a room by himself. He's a weirdo. Yeah, let's do Long Beach, guys. That should be a fun one. I'm hoping oh shit, what did I do that for? Let's do GT86. Yes, weirdo man. Is there a Mandela Bash track? I think so, yeah. It's very laggy though. Good night, Camzo. Thank you for the join, man. Can you guys see the stream? You guys can. Or you can see me driving, should I say. Radio. Da-da-da-dum. I don't know why I'm putting a setup on this car because I might not like it out of the box. Alan, what are you doing, my guy? Dum dum da 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 dum. Let's try it. Oh, we're in a copy view. I don't feel like being in a copy view for this car. It's a small boy. I heard Alan Hines only goes through corners sideways. Yeah, and only idiots go through sideways. Why would you go through a corner sideways? What's the point? Oh my god, that Alan Hines guy, he's an idiot. Nigga, Jersey? Yeah, maybe. Right, yo, let's do some runs. Oh, for fuck's sake, can I not drive through that fence? I saw. No, okay. Brilliant. Turn on the force feedback. Oh, we're freaking lost. This way, guys. Follow me on the leader when I pack cars and don't pay for the meter. I remember as young as I remember, it was the best. You talk to preschoolers, recesses. My feet, yes, there is out of the feet, yes. What the fuck is this? Roof view. Yes, it's roof view. Welcome to the cheating camera channel. This is where we use all the cheats available to be able to do good in competitions and drift good. Alright, let's do a run. This track is super bright, by the way, guys. Look at the old VDC logo. Oh my god, it's so... Oh, what I would do for a proper version of Long Beach. The problem with this version of Long Beach, guys, is that the clipping points are not exactly in the correct place, and I don't think it's 100% right. What's up, P-dubs? What's happening, man? Roof cam equals extra hacks. That means everyone is hacking. Per det helt top action. All good, all good. That's awesome, man. It's good to hear. You hack. You hacker as well? You hacker as well with the camera view? Yeah, public skids, man. Server is open. Exclamation point server if you want to join it. Dude, this thing is fun. It feels pretty dead on power though. So should we shorten the gears? Maybe. What's that? It's 106. We could probably do 119. 119 for 4 gear might be quite good. What cars? The new WDT car speed ups. If you're in the Discord, man, you'll be able to download them all. Who's this guy in the skyline? Super Holeman with the follow. Welcome, dudes. Gotta love the huge amount of detail on the ground. This map is super old. This was made for R Factor like in freaking 2011 or something. It's a super old track. Gonna go see you, Alexander, man. Thanks for the join, dudes. Oh, okay. That guy was getting in our way. I want to see you drive in the right position. I can drive in the right position. I've been doing it all stream, man. I just decided to change camera this one, so I might go back to it later. It's not, like, I wouldn't say it's the right position either, though, is it? Is your wheel leather? No, it's suede. I actually think this car has nearly too much grip. Right, so the guy who was asking me to drive in cockpit camera, let's do one lap because I always get asked this question to drive in cockpit camera. I should really stop requesting or doing requests if I don't want to do it, but anyway. 65. Up, seating position. Give me a go, I can't believe I downloaded these cars yet. Yeah, no, they're only a few days, these new ones are only a few days old. Yeah, it would wear away. They just get clogged up, but I think this steering wheel is kind of known to kind of do this weird shit anyway. This particular steering wheel anyway that I have. This car's left-hand drive as well. Brilliant. Can't see where the X wall is, but anyway. Not that hard. It's really compared to like when you're doing lead runs, cockpit view is like it's easy. And it's not really that hard. Chase running, that's when it gets kind of difficult. We'll try and see if we can chase Tristan here. He's in a GT Hashiroko as well. But he's like handbraking ever, so his tires are flat spotted. Radio, that was a bit of cockpit view camera action. Let's go back up to the roof. Oh! Ah! Why am I not driving in first position? I didn't say it was easy. I said the lead position was easy. Chase driving, it's not worth it. You have to remember, the reason why we use the roof camera is because it is so much easier. It allows us as drivers to push even harder. It's not the best for training IRL. It's not the best for training IRL. If I wanted to train IRL, I just get a VR headset. But I'm not trying to train for IRL. I'm trying to train my technique, which is different to training eye points from IRL. My field car has a Momo drift wheel. We got it in Mondale a few years ago. Stitching is terrible. I have a wheel. Oh, it's electric tape. That's the problem with suede. Like it does clog up badly over time. What do I want to do with my gears? I wanted to fix my gears. See, I don't know what the gearing. Should I go shorter? Should we go really long? A long third gear and just upshift maybe? Yeah. Yo, a lot of people say Hood View makes you focus more and more aware. What? Sorry, let me read that again. Yo, I said this to a lot of people. Hood View makes you focus more and more aware. I think that's why I use it. So, like, my opinion on this cockpit view, or like, sorry, roof cam view, is that, like, in competition, everyone uses it. Like, every single person uses it in competition, or like 95% of people anyway. Whether if it's VDC, DMVC, freaking EDC, DCGP, like all the guys, top guys use it. And secondly, like 99% of drifters on AC, if they use Copy View, have not set it up correctly. So like, they're not gaining anything from using it. Like it's no purpose. There is no benefit to using Cockpit View if you do not set it up correctly in the game. It's no benefit to you in the real world. Now, if you use VR, it is going to be more of a benefit to you. Or if you've properly set up triple screen, it is a benefit to you. But if I was to set up my cockpit view camera on a single screen, I literally will see nothing. So then you're never getting the correct speed sense. You're not getting it. So what's the point in using it then? So you might as well just use a camera that's like going to give you the satisfaction. Do you get me? The enjoyment of playing the game. Because this is what it is. It's a game. No, I don't use the simulator cockpit cam to train for IRL. I use the sim. I use the sim to practice my left foot braking, my transitioning, and you know, using that technique stuff, right? There's lots of technique stuff. A lot of that stuff can be transferred. Now you don't apply it the exactly same way, right? You can't apply anything from the sim exactly the same way in the real world. But it teaches you the correct technique that allows you to be able to apply it and adapt it in a different way in the real world. Like me left foot braking here is stabilizing the car. I could still use that technique in the real world and apply it exactly the same. It doesn't rely on me to be in a cockpit view to be able to use it correctly. Does that make sense? The field of view is too small. Okay, yeah, that's my point on VR. Like the thing with VR. No, I haven't used VR in a long time, so it's maybe changed. But when I'm sitting in the drift car and I'm drifting, I don't turn my head like this. I don't turn it that much. I turn it like maybe half amount, and I use my eyeballs to look the rest. Does that make sense? Because like I can keep my head static. So my head is looking straight right now, but I'm looking down at chat. I don't have to move my head down. If I was in VR, I'd have to move my head down to look down, which is not realistic. So that's kind of my point. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Now, if you're coming from the real world into the sim, using VR is a huge benefit. It's a massive benefit for those guys. But for us sim guys, moving to the real world, VR doesn't have as good of an effect, honestly. And anyway, a lot of the guys that drift like third person and roof cam, like what I'm doing right now, when they go to the real world, you guys will pick up drifting in like 3 to 4 laps, guaranteed. It doesn't really matter if you use like a really high-end steering wheel or a low-end steering wheel, cockpit cam, if you use, you know, third person camera, you will pick up drifting really quick if you're good at drifting in the game. So like, for example, to people that drift on controller on Forza. So like, I've trained a couple of people over my time. One guy, he's a streamer, or sorry, a YouTuber by the name of 137works. He's an Irish YouTuber, and he had a Logitech G920, and he's a Forza guy, and he picked up drifting in 3 laps. Using third-person camera or whatever camera he used on Forza, you know, like, and a bit of a Assetto Corsa experience at the time. Like, I think people overlook saying, oh, well, you can use it as a training tool. What you're using it for is teaching you the technique. You're not using it to learn where do I look, because you know where to look already before you even get to the real car, right? Like, when I'm on the roof cam and I'm looking ahead of me and I'm chasing a person, if I go to the cockpit camera, I'm looking at the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change my perspective any bit. It just means that, like, all I have to concentrate is my technique. So that's all I'm doing. I'm practicing my technique. Where I look is the same in the real world, regardless where you put the car. You're looking at the same points. You know what I'm saying? I use sequential. In this car I run sequential, but H pattern I would use for street cars. VR is more immersive. Yes, I would agree. I think, like I said, if you want to get the experience of what it's like to sit in the car and feel like it, VR is great. It does have some weaknesses in such a sense that the field of view is not that great. But yeah, man, it's like, how I look at it, it's been a massive topic about what camera to use. And it's like, just use whatever the fuck you want. Like, I know people have used third person with VR headsets, and I thought they were crazy or a bit silly. But to be quite honest, like, who cares? Like, if they're having fun and if they feel that they learn from it, like, that's good, right? Of course, you could argue that, oh, if you use cockpit camera and you learned how to tandem in that like it would benefit you more in real world, and maybe by like 1%. So I don't really see. Don't get the same feeling if I drive in third person camera than if I'm training at first. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. That's personal opinion though. That's personal opinion. Like, if I'm in cockpit camera, I would say, because of how much more difficult it is, I do get rewarded more. But I chase for the perfection. I chase for the fact that I can see what I'm doing and I'm proud of what I'm doing. And in cockpit camera, I always don't get that feeling. And I think people watching the stream, this roof camera is like a good balance between like first person and third person. Does that make sense? It's like a second person. Or like a fourth person, or whatever you want to call it, right? They can, like, people on stream can see what you're doing, and they kind of still get the essence of being semi-realistic. It's kind of like just like, you know, when you watch those videos of vector mounts and stuff on the roof of the car and stuff, you know? It's just interesting. It's just a different point of view. And I know I'm probably like one of the only content creators on Assetto that really uses this camera properly, or uses this camera. Like, they either use cockpit camera or third person view, right? So, was that a train? I didn't catch that. You don't get the same look if you're driving on the roads. You don't get the same look? No, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter in AC, because you're still looking at the same thing. Like, if I go to transition a guy, I'm still looking at the same part of the car, regardless where I sit. Does that make sense? I'm still looking at the same guy, same part of the car in front of me. If I'm transitioning behind a guy, I'm still looking at his wheel. or I'm still looking at his door. It doesn't change based off where I sit. At the end of the day, look, if people want to use cockpit camera, there's nothing stopping you. Just don't expect to go into competition in AC and expect to win events just based off using cockpit cam, because you won't win, unfortunately. And because it is a video game, and because, you know, it is a game mechanic that you can use roof camera and you can use third-person camera, and people are going to use it, and there's nothing you can really do about it. For me personally, I've always used roof camera, or like hood camera, since Forza Motorsport 6, or Forza Motorsport 2. Well, it's probably, yeah, Forza Motorsport 2. Because I thought that was the closest that I could get, and I got used to it, and then when they released the cockpit camera, I freaking hated it, so I moved on. I just kept using the same thing. But, don't get me wrong, I'll get a triple screen set up in the future, I'll get a VR set up in the future, but I don't think I'll ever stay with it unless, you know, my opinion changes. And of course, like, if my opinion changes on triple screens or using roof camera, I will tell you guys. I won't be that type of guy that pretends that I never felt that way or whatever. I'll always what's going on here? I'm confused. I'll always, like, yeah, state the truth. But as of right now, running single camera with hood view or roof camera is the easiest. It is just as good to learn to be able to go into the real world. Yeah, I just don't see there's no need to really stress yourself whether or not if you'll be able to have the same ability to go to the real world if you don't use cockpit camera. Because, oh, what the fuck? Oh, turbo lag, whoopsie. Because I don't think you'll be surprised. This is legal hacking. Yes, this is legal hacking. Correct. And it is completely legal, like you said. There's nothing wrong with it. If only you could drive IRL on the roof. In IRL, you don't really need it. Of course, it would be nice to sit a bit higher in the car and to see more over the hood and stuff, but you don't really need it. You're still running two 970s? You're running VR with 970s. Yeah, I don't really want to use VR with my 970s. I'm running two of them, and they're running an SLI, but I have it disabled. The only reason I have the second graphics card is to run my third monitor. Because I don't know, I have the, my GTX970, the HDMI ports on both of them have failed. Like, how does a HDMI port fail? But apparently it doesn't these particular cards anyway. If it's easy, it's not the best. I did say it was the best, man. The point that I'm trying to make is that the technique is what matters. It's what you take to the real car. It's not what you see, because it's not the same. Like I said, if you sit in the cockpit camera, it's no benefit to you. Thank God for professional driving. You want to make it as easy for yourself to be consistent as you can. In the sim world, yes. And we agree in the real world too. You don't set your car up. You don't fucking put an anchor to your ankle as a runner and like, this makes me better than everyone else. But like, I get it. I understand people's points. They're like, they want to keep it as realistic and true as possible. And if that's what you want to do, that is up to you completely. I have nothing against that. For me personally, as a driver who drifts in the real world, all I want to do is perfect my technique. That's it. And being in the cockpit camera does not allow me to perfect it to the level that I want, because I cannot drive to the same level that I want, because it's way harder. If you really want to show how good you really are in the next cockpit. But what's the point? If I see, okay, I'm not trying to prove how good I am, because I'm not the best in the game. By no means am I the best. And if I use cockpit camera, I'm just going to be beating all the guys who use roof camera. So like, why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you can come out with all the logic that you want, but it literally, it doesn't make any difference, because regardless, if I use cockpit camera, I will get beaten regardless, and I'll get beaten by everyone. It's because everyone else is running roof camera. Try this on. I find second person harder to get used to length of the car. You mean on the roof? True, yeah. I already know how to drive RL. I don't really need to perfect it. But I still think anyone coming from the sim going into the real world, like this, who's commenting? Like really X is just trying to find any logical reason as to prove as to why what I'm doing is bad or wrong. You know, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's like he's trying to prove that what I do I shouldn't be doing or something. So it's coming up with any statement possible. And like, and to be honest, like I have no problem conversating with this person because it's a good discussion. It's a good discussion. But it's, put it this way, it's like I do on this game what I want to do, okay? And when I'm competing, I want to compete at the highest level in this game. And to compete at the highest level, I need to use the roof camera. When I'm in the real world, I sit in the car in the real world. But I don't need to sit on the roof in the real world to do good, because everyone is in the same situation. They're all in the freaking cockpit. But in the sim, not everyone has the same restrictions. In the sim, everyone can do whatever they want. They can sit on the front bumper, they can sit on the roof, they can sit in the cockpit, they can sit on the rear bumper, they can sit in the back seat, they can sit as a helicopter. You get me? There's no restriction. And because of that, you use what you get to be able to have the best chance possible of winning an event. It's not about, it's not about what is the most realistic and that's what we should use. It's about what will give you the biggest advantage or what is the easiest for you to do good. And at the end of the day, those guys that are really good at using the bumper camera or the roof camera or the third person camera or the cockpit camera will be able to pick up real life drifting fact within 3 laps. They'll be good. At the end of the day, guys, look, there's no point pointing out. Really, I really I get what he's trying to say. I get what that person is trying to say. I just don't agree. I just don't agree that that I need to use cockpit camera to prove a point that I'm good. Because that's not why I use the roof camera, is to prove why I'm good. Like, I don't use it. Do you get me? Like, yeah. Like, you're always going to get people. Say sorry for your very jokes. Just sorry. You're done building? What? You finished building your chair? No, good. It's all good, man. I love your jokes. You always say that I always get mad at you for your jokes, but I love your jokes. Unless you're really X and trying to make me mad. You don't respond to me in private. My driving's bad now, I'm reading chat. Yeah, I have a problem with guys. Yes, you have a problem with every guys who's driving a roof. Because every time all the drivers get the salty, and they know roof look is wrong. Yeah, of course. If Assetto Corsa had a legit way of limiting it, it would be no problem. But the point is, there's people on CS:GO that like have massive field of view. Should that be allowed? Or they could change the resolution. Should that be allowed or whatever? Like, it's a freaking game mechanic. Like, I can move my camera everywhere. Look, watch this. Like, I can legit move my camera anywhere. I can like go back this way. I can move my seat further backwards if I really want. Look, I could show you the most OP roof camera I've ever seen in my freaking life. I know a guy who uses a camera like this, and I'm not even joking, you guys. I've seen this and I thought this was crazy. Right? I saw a guy use a camera exactly like this before. And like this, of course, is taking the piss. But if people want to do it, that's up to them. You know, I'm not stopping. I'm not telling people what they should or shouldn't do with their cameras. But like, this is legit what I've seen before. And the guy is a freaking alien, maybe you could say. Is that Winters? Like the thing is, yeah, I know Gudo, but the thing is, look, look, whoo, I'm a giraffe. At the end of the day, I'm still in the cockpit view, guys. I'm still in the cockpit view. Now look, it's okay, guys. If people want to turn around and say they think I should drive in cockpit view, that's fine. But I really don't care. I really do not care. Gudo with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Gudo. Let's try see if I can do a chase run with this camera, because I think this is a bit too much. Are you approved? I don't get what you mean, man. Sorry. Are you approved with someone wrong with this camera? I don't get what you're saying. Oh, how did we not hit the wall there? Like... Right, let's go back to cockpit camera and let's see, can I do a run similar like that? Because I'm pretty sure I can. By the way, Gudo, thank you for that sub, man. Very kind of you. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Let's go back up on here. Let's move the seat further back. Like, this is technically not realistic what I'm doing right now. The fact that I can sit this far back in my car, set my field of view this high, like, this is not true cockpit camera. Look how far I'm sitting from the steering wheel. That's really unrealistic. Like, this game, when it comes to cockpit camera, like, there's no right way of setting up your cockpit camera. In reality, it's all unrealistic. Plus, as well as that, I'm technically sitting in the back seat when you think about it. Running the wall. We're going to tap it? No, we're not. You and Dwayne's car. He said he had an S chassis. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up? This view is cheating. You and Dwayne's car. Yeah, I know I get what you're saying, Alana. Yeah, I guess so. This is how James Dean sits in his car, guys. This is how James sits in his car. By the way, if you're wanting James to like 6'5". Right, okay, we've now got the James Dean seating position, or how I sat in Dwayne McKeever's car. So do you consider this realistic X a really X? Do you think this is realistic? Do you think people should allow it to run the camera like this? Because I think this is just as bad as running roof cam based off your logic. I don't have a realistic field of view. But if I want a realistic field of view, honestly, if you want to know what my realistic field of view would be, right? Let's just set it up right now. So my realistic field of view will be probably in the 20s, because my monitor is right here. It's like right behind my steering wheel. So technically, to set it up correctly, I will be super low. My brother was 6'4" at 14. Holy shit. Let's drive him good even though I was talking. So if anyone wants to know what my true field of view would be on my my sim, it's probably going to be the low 20s, I'd say. I checked it before. I think it was in like 14 or something. This is what my true field of view would probably be. Because my steering wheel's right here, so I need a dashboard. Yeah, about there. Like, how do you expect me to drive like this, guys? I don't even know where the hell I am. That's my true field of view. So I would have to go off and spend like €1,000 on monitors, probably. A big new GPU. That doesn't make any sense. That's not fun. Spending lots of money to make my field of view correct. I could probably drift it if I hadn't real head motion turned on or neck effects. I don't even know where the fuck I am. Okay, there we go. Right, let's try and get through the chicanes at least. Oh my god. That's nowhere near realistic. Right. That's not even drivable. So that's I assume if I was to measure my eyes to the screen and use the calculator, I reckon it'd be like 20 something, because I tried to set up my field of view before with my screen a couple of years ago, and it was like field of view of 14. It was very, very hard to drive. Let's just reset this. There we go. So I don't think anyone in sim drifting has their field of view correct. No one. In racing, it's possible, but definitely not in drifting anyway. We'll do some more cockpit drifting because it is definitely fun, and I do it. You know, I'm not saying that cockpit drifting is bad. I do cockpit drift. I do drift in the cockpit view. I have videos on my YouTube channel. I just don't see the point in doing it. I just don't think it's a benefit to me. Freak 10 monitors. You need 10 monitors. Sounds like a plan. Who's hitting me? What's up, bitch? FMG and 4 really good. Memory is not the same. The wheel community on CarX. Are you talking to the devs? Because I need to add my SimMagic wheel because it doesn't work. The calculating isn't always correct. But what's the point in releasing calculators that do that if it's not correct? Then surely it has to be right? I even miss 32 car lobbies. Oh yeah, no, I do play on controller as well, actually. It's very fun on controller, honestly, yeah. Right guys, 2.5 hours. What time is it? We're 20 past 11. Oh shit, sorry, who's ever in a Supra? My bad. I did not mean to do that. Can I honk? Trying to get that far on it's definitely hard being a Russian-based dev studio. Yeah, well, to be honest, SimMagic, like, is quite a low-end steering wheel. Like, I emailed them about trying to get my pedals added, which are CSR Elites, which are Fanatec's, and they were like, oh, we don't support that, but like, it shouldn't be that hard to add support for a pedal, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an axis. All they had to do is just add the gas pedal, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe they were just saying, oh yeah, we'll add them later, and just maybe I just lost in the translation, but... The guy in front of me got taken out from the fella chasing me. That's funny. I might have been with you in lobbies a few years ago, using Angry Scotsman as well. Maybe. I used to go on Forza 3. I was like SR20 Dory Ken or 9 Dory Ken, and Forza 4 I was Beans Means FNK. I was in Simply Funky actually. Just had to test this, so I might have to. That's teacher, my calculator isn't right. Who's in the blue Supra? I think I took this guy earlier accidentally. No, I think I'm gonna log off. Taffa, I stayed on too late, man. If in 4 days mainly still got Apex gamertag at the moment. Apex, I don't really remember Apex if I'm honest. Multi-port USB compatibility. Multi-port USB. What do you mean multi-port? So like I used to have my Thrustmaster, my pedals, and the steering wheel plugged in. You're saying that it doesn't like that, is it? No, it's a good run. Yeah, I'll give it a join, man. It sounds good. I could probably get my Thrustmaster to work on it, so I might set the Thrustmaster up on the desk some night and try and get it to work with the Thrustmaster pedals and stuff. Everything has to be run through your wheel though. One USB connection. Ah, right, okay, yeah. So I could probably do the Thrustmaster. I have a Thrustmaster shifter, so I can't have a separate handbrake. Is that what you're saying? That would make sense as to why it's not working properly. Because what would happen is like the pedals the steering would work until I would use the pedals properly or the gas pedal properly, and then it would give up. They're open to everyone, Airlines. If you want to join in the future, you can do exclamation point. Yeah, you can join the server, man. Right, guys, one last run. We're gonna log off for the night. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Anyway, the major is that Stephen Loxton is trying to get them to correct. I wouldn't know Stephen Loxton or Loxton. Let's do a leader on. We'll try and do a chase run in a hot minute, right? Drift Games new cars. Which ones? The Corvette? I'd love to do a Corvette, but I wouldn't do it like with a V8. I'll probably do it with something else. Yeah, we'll do one last lap here, guys, and then we'll bounce off. What the fuck? How does that happen? Right, okay, we'll leave it at that, so. It's so much for the last one. The Big Ted with the follow as well. Thank you, Big Ted. Big Head Ted, my bad. Big Ted, that's kind of a nickname for people over here. Guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be back again on Friday, hopefully, with a bit of VDC practice. Virtual Championship is this weekend. We're heading to Londrina, Brazil. So we will be back on Friday for that stream practicing, that is. Saturday, you can check out the stream. And what else is there? Nothing else much to say. I got a video to do for tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, so I might go off and record that very quickly right now. And you hate me, Alan? I hate you too, Goodo. No, I don't. I love you. Yeah, so by the way, check out the socials, socials to give us a follow. Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. There you go. That's how you can find us. You can check us out there. Give us a follow, give us a sub. Guys, the YouTube channel has been freaking a blast. Can you record us later? What? Do you record us later? My rating? I always forget to raid. I don't know. How many people are on Twitch right now? I'm not very good at raiding as well, by the way. I always forget how to do it. Hang on, let's see who we can raid. But we probably don't really have that many people on Twitch right now. Do we? What's our view rate? 43 people, right, okay. Who do we want to raid? Loosey Goosey. You can add the DMVC cards. I won't be adding anything as of tonight, guys. Because I will be logging off after this. Okay. 1 second, guys. Channel. Oh fuck, wrong button. Video producer. Oh fuck, Jesus Christ, lads! When it comes to Twitch, I am hopeless. Oh shit! For fuck's sake, guys. How do I do this shit? Oh, here we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Raid. Right. This raid. This guy. He's I think he's a fellow Irish guy. He's not an AC guy. He's a Gran Turismo guy. But we give him some love. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're just gonna let this raid start. We'll talk to you guys very soon. And yeah. See you guys soon. Peace. Mouse. There we go.